invisible. You're
4,
a clown.
3,
why are you talking
2,
to me and you say I'm invisible?
1.
That doesn't even make
But
sense.
how about this? Like, I will beat your ass. And I'll show YouTube how I'll beat your ass. How about that? How DIY, how to whoop a bitch ass.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of A Way With Worth the podcast. It's your girl Bree Stories.
It's Asha No Asia.
AKA Goofy. And it's A-Tati.
Hey y'all, we're so glad to be back. We're so happy to
Wait till I
have you
check
all
in.
back. What's that?
Wait till I fucking check in.
What's that?
You can go first. Go ahead.
that?
Tell her. What you feeling?
Okay, let's check in.
She froggy, she jumping. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Asha No Asia.
I mean, anyway, at this point, I'm not even finna address lame, clown ass, goofy ass bitches. Like, y'all know me as Ice. I'm gonna keep it clean and classy.
They don't know
I'm
you.
gonna keep it classy. I'm not finna get over here on baby girl level. You see, baby girl, cause she a fucking child. I'm a grown ass woman. But I feel good. I'm a little tired. I'm tired of hoes like her. They make me sleepy. They're boring. Coming down with a little cold because I'm sick of you bitches. My
Can
energy.
you just stick to the format? How do you feel physically, fucking
I'm telling
emotionally,
you.
and spiritually?
Emotionally, I'm amped because ain't nobody gonna run up on me. Like,
Okay, so.
but no, for real. Okay, so let's get back to being professional.
Oh, okay.
Because at the end of the day, this is a black, classy podcast. A black girl magic.
You from
classy.
Nigeria.
What? A classy podcast. But for
Pretty
real.
accent.
Yeah.
What? accent?
No, because she looked at me like I said something racist because I said, you're from Nigeria.
I never said that. I never said
Oh.
that. Anyway, no.
The voice wasn't pretty.
Physically, I'm finna fuck her up. I feel good.
What a
I'm a little tired.
Yes.
But I'm happy to be here with my girls. We're back again. Emotionally.
Porn boys.
I am a little. I feel good emotionally, but I was like a little
She had about 10
irritated.
emotions. 10
I'm still
emotions
irritated
today.
because she keep fucking talking over me. Like, what the fuck?
I thought check-in was quick. I thought it was like a quick little
It
like.
can't be quick if you keep
I thought you
interrupting
wrapped it up
me.
real fast. But you had 10 emotions. 7
Let this bitch go. Let this bitch go. Go ahead, baby.
How you feeling, shorty?
Oh,
I'm
like a
good. No, I'm good. I'm feeling great. I feel like my spirit has been feeling very free and clear. The past couple of weeks, I've been saying that I feel good, and I was trying to find a better word for it, and I just came up with the idea that my spirit and my aura has been very cleansed
She
lately.
gives it.
Has been very cleansed lately. Physically, you know, I've just been bossing up, ignoring the haters. And that's really it, you know, keeping it cute, keeping it professional, and keeping it fun, and worrying about weak bitches later on. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Well, physically, I feel. Wow. Physically, I feel. I got some tightness in my shoulders.
Tight like me, not her, loose.
Emotionally, I feel joy. I think I was feeling things earlier, but I'm okay now. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I'll be mashing all my thoughts, feelings together in different days. Maybe I felt nothing today. I'm sorry. It was a joyful day. I woke up real dumbass early, and I just got to it, and I just been going all fucking day. So that feels amazing. Spiritually, I feel like a god. I feel like a creator, and I feel like I'm just manifesting each step. And that's a beautiful thing. And my attention is currently on, I'm really hot. That has my attention. That's okay. I got on I put on this polo shirt today.
I feel like you're never hot.
Never.
My
Because
titties are always sweaty.
my titties are always sweaty. But speaking of which, a couple of things. This is a shirt that I bought because it reminded me of my dad. My father exclusively don't say shit. My father exclusively only wears polo and Adidas. And it's just like, my father has things like that. Like, the type of gum that he chews, that's the only gum that he chews. That's the only gum he's ever chewed. Like, he's just like that. So when I saw this, I was just like, that's kind of tight. I kind of feel like my father right now. I feel like Bamski. And I was about to say something else. I guess that's it. I just wanted to talk about a
Discovery Zone.
Thank you. The fucking Discovery Zone. Meghan Markle or Markel. I want to call her Markel because I'm ghetto. But it's probably not Markel.
I feel it's like.
But I'm just very. I just feel. What?
You feel? I feel like it's Markle.
I bet you it's Markle, but I just want to say Markel just because it sounds like. It sounds like, you know.
Markel sounds like a.
That's a nigga.
Decent first name. Yeah.
I do like that name for the first name.
He nasty too.
Markel.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Shut up. You picture
You
that?
know him.
I do.
She said,
I do know
Yeah.
Markel.
So, what's that?
He been in jail a few times.
Girl, I'm over here at Markel house. He would not let me go home.
Markel was cute till he went to jail.
Markel,
Yeah,
he was
I
laying
know.
you down last night, bitch.
I actually don't want to fuck with no niggas that's been to jail more than once.
But anyways, Megan is black.
Yes.
Right? Because
Yes.
I didn't know.
See her-
Because I never paid her pictures no real attention.
All you need is a drop
I just
of black.
see her from afar. Yeah, if she black, she black. I just didn't know.
And the man be black. So
right.
you even further in there if you was in a black room.
Well, like she's real black.
You was in a black room.
She's not like down the line. My
No,
grandma,
no,
like,
no.
My mama black.
Like she,
You know what?
she's
Like my
dressing,
mama.
not stuffing for Thanksgiving.
Exactly. That never happens. I mean, not to say that never happens, but I always hear about like me. Like I have white down the line, you know, like my great grandparents. But I never hear the other way around. I never hear white girls say like, yeah, my great grandfather's black.
I feel like I do
I
in
feel
this
like
day and age.
I feel like I've
Because I
never
feel like
heard
people
that.
want to be black now a lot. Like a lot
Oh,
of
so
people
they just
want
be
that.
lying.
I don't know if they necessarily be lying, but I'm saying people are more
But
like,
they're more prone to.
yeah, people are more prone to really rep like, like I have like.
Yeah, I can see that. See, because personally, like me, I'm mixed with African and American, so I get that a lot because I got both sides of me. Where else did the term African American come from? If you're not mixed. Wow. Okay.
Told if you know.
And you said me personally, like it was a very exclusive race.
Anyway, shout out to Meghan Markle for putting all that melanin in the UK and across the fucking seas for us.
Does anybody know much about Prince Harry? Anybody at this table?
He was here recently with Michelle Obama.
No. Do you know anything about him?
No.
Not
TBH. Not his whereabouts.
Not his whereabouts and vacationing habits. Because I saw
He has
somebody
red
say
hair.
something about that, like he might never really be king.
I saw that on the
And
thing.
I was like, why? Like, what do they mean by him not? He's like fifth generation. Fifth. Okay, fifth in. Oh, so there's 5 people ahead of him.
4 people.
4 people.
He
yeah,
don't watch Game
4
of
people.
Thrones because they would have been dead and I would have been the queen.
But she's not gonna be a princess.
Yeah, but
I feel like me
Royalty?
personally, and this might be me being lazy, but I would enjoy very much so being a princess and not being a queen.
in charge of
like
nothing.
having all the royalty and all the like the
Yeah.
extras,
The perks.
but none of the responsibility.
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
good.
that's
If all I gotta do
great.
is sit next to you,
Off
cross
with
my
his
legs,
head.
and stand at the tabloids.
That's
Yeah,
what
just
I
a
would
few
say.
little
Let me be a
photo
princess
ops.
all day. I'm
Tea.
good.
So shout out to
Like that.
Megan.
Yeah, shout out to Megan.
So she's winning on all accounts. Cause she ain't even gotta be the queen.
But does she have to move there now? Is
Fuck
they get
around,
married?
yeah.
That's the only bad thing because
Nah.
she's an actress.
I
She
mean,
was
has
in some
she's
DC
on Suits.
movies.
I mean, but she could still work.
No, she's on Suits. I forgot what channel that comes on, but she
Oh,
has a
that's
real
good.
But they
TV
got
show.
jets. Like she can fly back and forth all she
I
wants
don't think
to.
you can move like that once you get into like a royal family. I think you get kind of locked into like
There's
being
a-
royal.
I mean,
like this is
but
your new lifestyle.
You haven't seen a lot of Disney movies because, like in the Disney movies, they be trying to get away from like the pop. I mean, like you know the security and stuff, but
the pop.
they be trying to get away from paparazzi too. But in the Disney movies, they try to get away from the security and stuff,
Yeah,
and that's like
like-
the, you know.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
like,
finna
it's like
have-
being like the president. Like you're in, like that's your life now. Like your life revolves around like you're the royal family now. So
Got it.
if that's a true passion of hers, that's
I mean, she
that's
in
something
love.
to really give up.
And maybe she can act there.
She could start a YouTube channel.
The Office started with a European version, so I'm sure they got other
They
shows
did?
for her.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Office is based off of
It's
a
not as
British
funny
show.
though. It's not as funny to me as ours.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow, shout out to Meghan Markle. That's the Discovery
Whoop, whoop.
Zone. Petty
Call me
Parlor.
Meg.
Now, for the Petty Parlor,
Don't laugh.
I was about to say something so
I said,
disgusting.
don't laugh.
I was like,
What's
I don't
happening
ever like saying like light skin, dark skin, but I was gonna say like another one of y'all light skins tripping.
Thick red bone.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, what's her name? Naya or Naya? I be
Naya, you
to-
fucking
Naya Rivera.
Naya Rivera really put the paws on her husband in the middle of the street in front of their baby.
Is it a video?
No.
Oh.
But the dude
Well, he
said,
said he has a video.
which is crazy
He
because
claims
if
that
he
he
was
has-
getting knocked out, how did you have time
He
to
was
record
egging
a
her
video?
on.
This is my thing. I feel like Naya been beating him up for a minute.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And he
She
was
seemed like the
plotting.
type.
Like he
Ooh.
told somebody, like, I already
Ooh.
know how she be.
Ooh.
Be outside,
Ooh.
film us. She's going to hit me.
Yeah,
Like-
I
And
can
so he
definitely
was
see
ready
that.
to
'Cause
wait.
she,
So wait, you think she's an abusive wife?
yeah, she's an abusive woman. Period. Even to like my man Sean, not my man. That's
I'm about
Janae's
to say,
man.
wow,
but my
don't
my
really-
guy.
I don't think
my-
she was abusive to him though.
I think she was like verbally
Just
abusive
crazy.
and like would hit him like thinking she won't get slapped the fuck back. But I know you wasn't hitting her back, Sean.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
But she definitely is. She's the one to try it.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's not my cup. But you remember when he first started dating her? I remember he was on the Breakfast Club, and that was right after he was like split from like his high school sweetheart girl, and he was like amping Naya up, like, no, like that's a woman. He's like, I'm talking about when I come home
'Cause she controlling
in the middle of the
probably.
night. He was like, and I say I'm hungry. He was like, she's getting up and cooking me food. He's like a real meal, not
Noodles.
just no. That's not what he said.
I'm gonna cook my man.
But I'm just saying, it's just how funny how things
She gonna
change.
leave.
You ain't had my noodles.
I mean, so what do you think happened? How do you think that shift occurs, ladies? Like, how do you become a woman who's totally submissive and just down for her man and just willing to do whatever, and then you just flip and you like, fuck it, I'm gonna beat your ass every goddamn day, cause fuck it.
It's
Like,
an
how does that
act.
happen?
It was an act. She was
Ooh,
probably
she
never
did that shit.
truly submissive.
She a Black Widow. She drew him in.
I think you can be submissive and crazy as well. I think people can have two sides. I think people can
Absolutely.
be. Then you can be submissive like when I'm in a good mood, but
Yeah.
when you piss me off and now I'm in a bad mood,
Now I'm
now I'm
finna fight.
crazy. Or you did something I didn't like, now I'm crazy. Like I think that she was both, and I think that in the beginning, people, you know, they try to make excuses or deal
Yeah.
with things because they want it to work, and then once they be like, okay, clearly she's gonna stay crazy, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move around.
That's kind of interesting though, because I don't know. See, I don't want to get too deep into conversation. That we're gonna put a pin in this because I want to talk more about domestic violence from the other side. Because I always hear women, especially like women like us, like I'm the type to always, I'm gonna make it known, you got but one time to put your motherfucking hands on me, once. You got about one time. I never hear dudes like. I never hear like men say that. I never hear men talk about how they're not gonna tolerate domestic abuse. That sounds funny, but it's real.
I hear that often.
You hear dudes say
Yeah,
that?
like I have
Like, I ain't
you know,
gonna
like
believe.
brothers, cousins. Like I have people that be like I'm not playing. Like, don't put your hands on me. Not they don't be talking like, because if you put your hands on me, I'm beating your ass. They don't be saying
But
that.
that's
But
how
they do
I
be
be hearing
saying,
it. That's how
like-
I be hearing it.
But I'm saying, but I know dudes that do have like a no nonsense as far as like, if a girl, I don't care how mad you are, if she try to slap me or something, like it's done, it's dead, like it's a wrap because I'm not. And I feel like they should be that way though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Whoopi, I don't know if you guys saw
Goldberg?
this. Yes, when she made a statement on The View, she
Goldberg.
said they were talking about domestic violence, and she said, me personally, I feel like girls need to stop thinking that because they're women that
Oh.
you have the right to hit men,
Yeah.
and then just think that they're not gonna hit you back.
Men-
And like all
niggas are
the other
crazy.
like co-hosts were like, no, it's never okay, it's never okay. And she was like, but if it's never okay,
It's never okay for
stop
nobody.
hitting him.
Yeah.
Like she was like, stop running up. She was like, because natural instincts, if somebody hits you, you want to hit them back.
I will
And
never
she-
forget.
and I'm just like, I don't
instincts.
see anything wrong with teaching young women, and like I'll be teaching my daughter.
That a nigga will beat your ass.
Do not hit somebody if you don't want to get hit back. There
Right,
is
yeah.
no imaginary like
Yeah.
fence around you after you hit him that's about to protect you. Like,
Yeah.
just be ready because I don't treat nobody how I don't want to be treated.
No, not at all. For
No.
real. That's a word.
I remember when I realized like like because boys are taught growing up like you don't hit girls, and a friend of mine went out to the club and a guy slapped her on her butt and she like slapped him and she punched her in the face.
But see, now he touched her first.
Yeah,
First of all, in
yeah.
that scenario, technically you started that.
Yeah. And as a man, he should have been like, you right, my bad. You know?
Right,
Yeah.
like, you put your hands on me, so you warranted a hit, because that's completely separate.
Yeah.
Touching, hitting, that's all the same. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to get touched.
But at the same time, we have to be able to put ourselves in situations and say, like, don't touch me and just get out. You can't hit anybody because you don't know how they were raised.
Yeah.
That's
period.
technically, though, I mean, it gets downplayed, but that's sexual assault.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So that to me, if you do react that way, technically, I feel like you are warranted because you were sexually assaulted.
Yeah, I mean,
if somebody was trying to rape you or hold you down, you're not gonna be like kicking this. Like, that's all sexual assault, and it gets minimized because of how like normalized it is, but it's still. Don't touch me. Don't grab my body
about
part.
that to come.
I'm not gonna grab my titty and I'm gonna be like,
yeah, niggas be crazy. We're gonna talk about that later though, because that's actually spot on to what I'm gonna talk about in my praises due today. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you don't be putting your hands on niggas, and they got a baby. She
in jail, so we'll write you, bitch.
She out now.
She probably. Oh, I was gonna say she probably.
Yeah, they posted a picture of her when she was about to get out.
That's good. I mean, but like in.
And they probably gonna stay together. I personally think that they're gonna stay together. Charges gonna get dropped. He just wanted to make a point and be like, "No, stop being crazy."
No, look. As a woman who's been to jail,
she loves this.
No, she loves this.
Like, because I didn't do anything wrong.
You should pop her mugshot in at the bottom of the camera.
Did you smile?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Real big. No, but that's because I didn't do shit wrong. And the cop, it was two cops. One of them was trying to be tough. The other one was like, this isn't a big deal. Like, it's okay. Like, we finna let you go. Like, you're fine. And so he was just like, it's okay to smile. And so I was like, and I smiled in that bitch.
It's okay to smile.
And shout out to him. That's my friend. I'm sending him an edible arrangement for Christmas. Anyway,
nice.
Cause shout out to good cops, G. I really think that if you come across a good cop, especially in this day and age with the stigma around cops and what we all know about the bad ones and how the light is so shed on them, if you come across a good cop, you really need to let them know that we appreciate what they do because you're doing your job correctly. Whatever.
Yeah, shout out to
no,
because
we love you 12.
Richmond Park PD.
We love you 12. Anyway, yes. Anyway, what was I saying all of that to say? See, nothing.
That you to let everybody
No. I was saying that I didn't commit any crimes, but that experience in itself let me know I don't want no smoke. Like, if I ever would have thought everything now is so cautious, everything. I'm not finna drive drunk. I'm not finna do shit to ever go back to jail. Ever. It's not cool. It's not fun. The experience is just not fun. So hopefully for Naya, she just needed that to be like, okay, let me actually.
She liked it. I could tell.
She probably into that. If she really crazy, she
into it though. Not just unbothered, into it. She was like, oh yeah, I like that.
Talking about what?
She probably was when they were handcuffing her. She was like, and I'm gonna fuck you up when I get out too.
Don't you love people like
I'm
that?
about to make a story time video about my experience.
Oh yeah, I'm the only good angel up here. I have not been to jail.
After they just heard you say it physically, I'm gonna beat her. Girl, please.
Maybe I just don't get caught. Anyway.
I don't think that's it.
I said. Anyway, so that's that. This week we have a topic. It's a continuation. If you're a real one, you'll go back to before we had video when it was when we was in the gutter. You'll go back to the old podcast and listen to the one where we talked about this the first time. But we're deep in it. It's about to be December. Deep. In a couple days it'll be the 1st of December. So we're deep in cuffing season. So what you got? We got a little update or what's that?
So technically on December 1st, cuffing season officially begins. Okay.
Oh, I thought it happened already.
I thought it did started.
It's not like the draft.
It was rounds.
No, right. So August 1st through the 31st is scouting.
Oh, so now
September 1st.
So I fucked up. I don't have nobody.
Wait, this not happening.
Okay.
September 1st through the 30th is the drafting. October 1st through 31st is the tryouts. Okay. You technically had a trial when that nigga got butt naked at the house.
Yep.
And he tried. He
yep.
tried.
Yeah, we talked about that here already. That's okay.
He tried. Anyway, preseason. This is preseason that we're.
First of all, can we talk about how that doesn't count as a tryout?
Why not? He tried.
He tried.
Yeah.
Right.
You were
tried out.
No, I thought a tryout was like actual sexual activity.
No,
He
tryout
Yeah.
just means try out
Oh.
to be your bae. Like he was just trying out.
He shot his shot.
Yeah, he sure did.
That's a good dude though, G.
You still speak to him?
I saw him the other day.
Was he having
Next
he had
round, where
clothes
we at,
on?
baby?
No.
Was that the tryout?
Not like that. I saw him out in public. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I was like, it works.
So right now we're in preseason, and then of December 1st through January 15th is
So wait,
when,
what happens in preseason though? Because maybe I got a few more days. Just hurry up. Just do a month's worth
I think
of
it
work
just
in 2
really.
days.
I think you just
Preseason
really.
is you with your bae already,
Yeah,
right?
you kind of with him, and you know he like
But no title. So that's probably
Yeah.
you and bae are locked in, but you haven't made the title have the conversation.
right, and then so now we're into cuffing season on December 1st.
Okay, so cuffing season starting December 1st is this is it. You are you and I am me, and we together now.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm taking it as.
And the relationship lasts until the end of February.
The relationship lasts
Back
until
when
I
it's
tell
still
you we don't
cold
go
outside.
together anymore.
I thought cuffing season was supposed to last till it got warm.
Well, that's like
Yeah,
the
like, they
championship
always say
is
you
supposed to
snuggle
be
up.
Valentine's Day.
Right.
Right, so we still cuff.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what are
We
we?
know
Okay,
people
so
don't
all
break up
right.
till they get warm, baby.
But
But I'm 26 and we ain't breaking up at all.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm
talking about
We married.
once
we
cuffing
married.
season begins, it doesn't end. It's forever.
Bitch, didn't I tell you to meet me at the altar in your white dress? I'm sorry.
Basically.
Anyway,
Meanwhile, are we all single ladies?
all the single ladies, all these single bitches, all these single bitches, all these single
I'm
bitches.
not single. I'm in a relationship with myself.
That's what's up. You gotta have that time. You gotta
Yeah.
have that time. You
I'm
gotta
actually
really
over
know
the
you.
time though, honestly.
No, let's talk about being in a relationship with yourself. Have you been spicing it up sexually? Because I have.
No.
I've been trying new positions when I masturbate.
Nope. Same old zip position for me.
You just be on your back. You boring.
Yeah, or in the shower.
Oh, you got your little waterproof joint.
Uh-huh.
My shit said it was waterproof and it clearly wasn't. Cause
It should have zapped your ass while you was in there. That would have been funny as
No,
fuck.
it's broke.
I thought you were about to say that you were like using your shower head or something.
Oh, I do that too. I have multiple.
I don't understand
a
the
drawer
I don't
full.
understand the concept though of
Shout out to
toys
the
that
addict.
aren't waterproof because isn't pussy supposed to be wet?
Yeah.
So
But you can't submerge it. It's probably
got it.
water resistant, but not waterproof.
Got it.
Yeah.
I like to know the terminology. So anyway, so what are we supposed to be doing this cuffing season? 'Cause I'm not doing shit.
I mean,
Being cuffed.
I'm
The
gonna
opposite of this.
I'm probably just about to.
Just about to, like you about to just make a story run. I'm probably about to just.
I'm gonna probably just have a few of them, a few guys. No, I'm not. I don't even know what to tell y'all out there.
Tell them something. Tell them anything. Look, hurry. Tell them
I am
here.
26. If you got any fine uncles or daddies or brothers, I'm 26. I like to.
No daddies.
Why?
I'm sorry, I'm speaking for myself.
Okay.
You said, what about my fucking dad? That's real crazy. These bitches are constantly disrespecting me when it comes to my father. I just, whatever. Oh, and our producers. MJM's too. But I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, if you, trained up
But I ain't
to
gonna
be a
lie.
housewife.
How did those two things coincide? First of all,
I'm just saying.
I'm
you know,
that
I'm playing
bitch
no
doing
games
both.
with Karen, and I'm not playing no games with homie's wife. I don't know her name.
You can
no.
definitely play games with her.
Well,
She knows shit.
Let me see this. Anyway.
No, you don't want to play with my mother, because my mama Trina.
whole.
And if I fuck that nigga, that's my dick. That's my mama. That's how she
Okay.
feels.
But no, so I actually had like
I'm
a
about to text him
few questions
right now.
pertaining
Text
to cupping season.
Okay,
Be
come on.
like, Bree said, if you fuck that nigga, that's your dick.
She gonna be like, yep. Which one?
Ooh.
They
Okay.
both mine.
Which
No.
one?
So
She only with 2 2s. That's cute.
no. She had what?
But she over here critiquing
What
my
I
mama
got her
niggas like
name
she
under?
woke up swing off her.
Mama Glennis. I'm like, what I got her name under?
No. Okay. So I want to know, like, when you start officially, yeah, ladies, when you start officially like dating someone, it's officially like that's your boo.
Okay, you gotta explain dating to me. Is that a relationship or no?
Yeah, I said he's your boo. Like
I know, but like, that's
You can have a boo that's not your nigga.
right?
see, I don't be doing all of that. If you, I make it very clear when I enter a relationship
Yeah,
or
you got
dating.
to.
Like if I'm
You said into a relationship or dating, so what's the difference?
no, listen, I'm gonna get some bitch.
Okay.
When-
She's so aggressive, feisty this week.
when
I
you
like it.
when I enter a commitment with someone and I start dating them consecutively and consistently, just them, then we're in a relationship.
You got.
Do you have a conversation about that?
Right, I'm
Or
about
do you
to say.
just assume that on your own?
No,
like,
no, that's
Nigga,
what,
we go together.
you got a girlfriend? Well, you do now. No, I will definitely tell them like, you know, I'm not talking to nobody, and you're not talking to nobody.
As I understand it, neither are you. Yes.
And, you know, we need to be, we're official at this point. Like, when I was in my last relationship, I don't think we ever had that conversation. Because I feel like after you're 18, 19, you know, some things with that person, you just know. Like, I don't want to say, like, are you my boyfriend? I don't want to say that.
But sometimes you got to, because if these niggas don't know, they gonna act like.
I mean, but I don't think we ever had that conversation. I just think we just both knew, like, we're together. I never had to
That's
have that
fantastic.
conversation.
I'm glad that worked out for you, baby. Because
So, what do you think counts? So, what is that? Do you have a time period for that? Like, is it like a
it
month?
just needs to feel.
Is it-
I
Yeah,
need
but
to
you
feel right.
shouldn't.
I don't put time limits.
So you could feel
just like
that
sex.
really
I
quick
don't put.
though.
I don't put.
always
Yeah,
do.
definitely. And
And I mean, like, you could go, oh, she calling you.
I don't put time limits on anything
Totally
regarding a relationship, including like sex, because I just feel like if it feels right, you'll feel right, and that person will feel right, and you'll know. You guys will have an understanding that you know y'all have that connection between one another.
ideally,
Yeah, for me, this is.
Yeah.
I've never had a
that's because she the fat pussy princess. So she give it up.
But
Baby,
so-
we go together.
So if you feel it,
That's
if you
it
feel
too,
that
guys.
connection like really fast on, would you speak on it?
Yes.
Or would you feel like, okay, like it's way too soon?
I would
like,
just-
I'm
I
gonna just
would-
keep it cool for a minute.
I would chill
do.
because I wouldn't want to, unless I got those same vibes back from him.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say anything. If I felt like I was just like, ooh, I like him, and I didn't feel like he necessarily felt the same way, I wouldn't say nothing. But if I felt like he liked me, like we talked every day, we was going out, all this kind of stuff, I'll be like, I like you. You know, you my nigga.
You my nigga, how you feel about that?
No, he don't get an opinion. He just, you my nigga.
So this was another question we were gonna say. So what's the line between like playing hard to get and not?
That's
actually
not.
feeling
That's
hard?
not. You on the wrong thing.
That's
Okay though.
I was like, oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
No, I have the question.
I'm about to say I forgot the question. You drunk?
I'm not drunk. I said I'm not drunk.
I told you to get rid of that bitch.
What?
Tati.
Who, me?
No,
Yeah.
Tati.
I didn't even do anything. You know what?
So
Nobody worry.
Now,
I'm gonna just see y'all later.
you in and out. What is unacceptable behavior when you're like
We still never established what was the difference between being in a relationship and dating. You still never answered that for me.
I told
Is
you.
it subjective?
When you have
Does
that,
it depend on the person?
when you're dating someone, you're just
Going on
dating.
dates.
Yeah, you're going on dates. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you are with that person only. You ain't talking to nobody else.
So when you're dating him or her, but
To
maybe
possibly,
other people.
yeah,
Okay.
and to possibly lead to a relationship.
Got
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
And then you get in a relationship. I'm really just trying to make sure. Okay, so the next question. I'm sorry. So what's inappropriate behavior when we're official?
Yes.
So that's to me, that's something that I think that's something that's ever changing. And I think that it's up to each of you to talk about those things, because I'm not you and you're not me. So I'm not about to let you out into the world and believe like he knows or she knows what I consider disrespect if I didn't tell you that, you know? So like, don't get me wrong, there's always a line. Like, I'm not about to just be goofy. Like, yeah, oh, like you made out with that girl on Thursday night. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that I don't like when you do that, but now it's a fresh start. Like, that's not what I mean. But I mean, like, I do mean, like, kinda. My mama said, is Tati okay? But no, I do believe that it's up to you as a partner to tell your partner what you do and don't like, or what you don't want to see, or what you're not about to tolerate. And it's okay for those things to seem unorthodox. It's okay for those things to seem like you doing too much. But it's like, am I though? Because if that's how I feel, that's how I feel. And if we together, then I just need you to follow suit or not. You don't have to, but that's your choice. And then I will follow suit based off of your decision.
So how do you feel about like relationships being displayed on like social media and stuff like that?
What do you mean? In which ways?
In any way, like you posting that you're in a relationship with so and so, y'all posting pictures together.
Yeah, it's been so long. It's been so long because like the last time I was in a relationship, we never really got to that point. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, we dated for such a short period of time. Like, I think I started like. It's so weird how our millennial minds work too. Cause I remember like getting to a certain point and being like, I'm gonna put him on my Snap, but like Snap disappears in 24 hours. And so that was like a meticulous thing. Like I'm gonna put him on my Snap, but not on my Instagram, or you know, like it's like a thing. But anyway, I don't know. I feel like if it's there, I feel like social media is such a weird thing, but I feel like overall it should be an actual depiction of how you feel and what you're like your actual life. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a part of that, and if I'm a prominent part of that, then yeah, I would like it. Like if I had a boyfriend or a girlfriend and this was my person, like you're my person, we love each other. Like yeah, that would be part of my lifestyle, and I would post that.
Mm-hmm. Would you feel a certain type of way if they didn't post you on there? So?
It depends on the person. Like if we talked about this before too, mm-hmm. like. You don't have to. First of all, you don't have to. You don't owe me anything. That's number one. But number two, please understand that my feelings are valid. If you're on Instagram every day and posting your best friend and posting your sis and old people been holding you down, and I'm just sitting here in a relationship for a year looking goofy, like all my pictures are of you on my Instagram, just love, love, love over here, but then they go to your page. Like that's something that I really. Yeah. I think that men are starting to adjust to that. Like from my perspective, when I look at social media, I think that men are starting to adjust to that. I say men, but you know, just in general, I think that men are starting to adjust to the fact that women need that. Like, because it's embarrassing for a woman to be all in love, all down her fucking TL, and then you like, oh, you know, you've been there where you scrolling through a girl's pic just waiting on her to tag him. Like, I just want to look at his page because now I'm curious. So then you go to his page and what a relationship at, sis? I thought y'all was together. And so that's just, that to me is like, I don't want to go so far as to call it disrespectful, because I also understand a man being like, really, like, y'all, you putting all your fucking faith in this social media shit, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it depends. Like, do you post a lot? Mm-hmm. Do you post at all? Bitch, I better be on there a couple times. Like, I mean, not bitch, I'm sorry.
You know, bitch.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I actually enjoy a man who's low key. Like, if you just don't post, or if you're an artist and your page is dedicated to your art and to your work, I don't need to be up there. Like, I appreciate that. But if you up here just fucking Saturday with the bros, just, you know, just regular ass shit. I took a picture and I can't even get no fucking photo credit. Like, you're done. Like, it better be the camera sign Bay on there or something.
Yeah.
You post on your so you post on your niggas. You be posting up on that nigga. But you know what? I post that. What's that, baby? You don't post niggas on your Instagram? I was about to say you lying, but you probably not. You're not.
No.
When the last time you put a nigga up on your Facebook or your Instagram?
My baby shower. My baby, but prior to
2 years ago.
prior to Away with Words, I wasn't like heavy on social media. So it wasn't like I wasn't the person that was just like, here we are, and then you just never saw my nigga. I just don't post a lot, period. But now I post so much now that I feel like if I were in a relationship, I don't know. I would be more prone to do it now. Yeah. Because I'm more active on social media now.
People want to know.
But before then, like, I wasn't really, like, active like that anyways. And I wasn't really showing people every step of the way, like, what I was doing anyway. So I would just be like, no, I don't need to do that. But, yeah, I don't think I ever really posted anybody's pictures like that. Because even my relationship before then, I think we were together for like over a year. And if you scroll I also don't like to. Yeah, I also don't like people that post their significant other a lot, and then when they break up, they have to delete all those pictures. Like, I don't like that either. So if you scroll down my page, like the 2 guys I have been with, they're on there. If you scroll all the way, like but there was only like 1 or 2 pictures to begin with. It wasn't like I got on Instagram, boom, there go that nigga. He wasn't everywhere, so it wasn't a big thing to keep his like pictures up. Like, I don't go back and like take them down and stuff because it's don't be that serious.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I know when I got out of my relationship, I went and deleted everything. And then recently,
did you have a lot?
I had enough. And recently,
it took a minute.
When I was talking to a guy, he was like, he was on my Facebook page, and he was like, I saw you and your ex on your Facebook page. I only had deleted him off of Instagram, but you know you post to Instagram and Facebook. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh shit, I had to go delete those pictures.
Tell me I saw you and your ex. First of all, he's petty.
Yeah, that was one of my stuff.
He didn't make it past tryouts.
We went on one date and he was hugging on me like this, talking about he missed me, and that was the first time we ever met.
See, you gotta be weird, your niggas like that. Niggas be weird. Niggas be really weird. Like, not even. It's like, the thing about niggas is that y'all think that y'all are doing something that appeals to us. Y'all think that y'all are like, ooh, I'm about to be extra as fuck. Like, and she's gonna want to fuck me today. And it's like, actually, you're being very strange. This isn't natural.
I zipped my pussy up when I was there.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Oh, shit.
No, he ain't getting it.
That was great. That is a good
very
image.
Uncomfortable.
No, but niggas do be weird.
No, men are so much weirder than women when it comes to like dating and interacting. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't do like when when little boys are younger, they don't like you, like they push you in the dirt, put your face in the mud.
Nobody ever did that to me.
Like on TV.
Except for one person. My first boyfriend when I was in 5th grade. And then we broke up.
I broke up out here?
Yeah.
Who?
I'm not gonna tell you. But we broke up. And when we broke up, literally, after I broke up with him, he was mean to me for like a good 3 years after that. Literally would go out of his way to like just say slick shit to me or be mean to me like just randomly. And initially it used to hurt my feelings because I would be like, what the where is this coming from?
Who broke up with who?
I broke up with him.
Obviously. But that's just another. I mean, at least he was a child.
Grade, so I'm thinking like, nobody cares. We did this for a couple of weeks.
That's what you said.
He bought me my first gift that I ever got from a man. Though he brought me.
Yes.
He bought me a really nice teddy bear, and I remember coming home, holding him in my arm. It was Valentine's Day. Came to the door. My mama was like, "What's that?" I said, "It's from my boyfriend." She was like, "Go tell your daddy what you said." I was like, "This is my teddy bear from my boyfriend."
Daddy, I love him.
I didn't even say all of that. I was just like, "That's my nigga Ian."
Okay, that's my nigga Ian. Your point.
Exactly.
Don't start. Please don't start, because I'll never stop.
And we lived happily ever after. Fuck for a good 2 weeks.
Oh, I was about to say 3 weeks. 2.
No, good 2.
No, like, that's just yet another example of men not understanding how to process their emotions. Like, you're very mad. I mean, at least he was a child, but that's something that he carried with him as an adult. And that nigga was great. Like, and just like you said, your male friend always talking about the one time he got his heart broken in like 8th grade. He probably still be like, that bitch Tati, man, she really fucked me up. Like it was in 5th grade. Niggas be weird. I really want all niggas to just go to therapy. I just want y'all to say out loud the things that's bothering you. That's it.
I would go to therapy.
That's it. But anyway, so yeah, you done with your questions for conversation?
No, I actually have 2 more.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep you bitches here all night. Anyway. So
can I make a point before? Because I just
Sure.
realized that we're on camera now. I just be having to get used to this. I just want everybody to understand. I know what my bra looks like.
That's a great news.
I know people are gonna be like, bitch, why don't you buy bras that fit? I gained weight, and I don't feel like buying bras. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew that. Cause it's gonna take
Have they been saying things about your boobs in the
no,
comments?
but
Now
I
they will.
No,
They're gonna be like, come to think of it.
no, cause like I
always
just feel
popping
myself.
out.
I just feel myself every time my titties like every time my bra goes. I meant to change my bra. It's been a long day.
You can. Oh, your nipples are almost out.
No, my
It's
nipples are
spilling
down
over.
here.
They shouldn't be.
Is that crazy?
Bitch, I know
Where
what
they
the fuck.
supposed to
I know what the fuck my nipples supposed to be.
Right here?
They're pointed down.
I knew it, so I had the right spot.
They're not pointed
You
down.
thought they was up here?
I thought they were. They should be like right here, right?
No, I pointed in the exact spot.
Okay, bitch. You know what a titty look like.
As I should. 'Cause I
Okay,
cleaned myself.
let's continue. I just wanted to make sure that you motherfuckers didn't think that y'all was gonna play me because I know.
Fucking
You're
psycho.
nuts.
Fucking
Nobody
psycho.
said anything about you.
So,
Y'all
like,
don't read them comments.
another question I have regarding like competencies in the dating.
And dating.
They make
like,
me tired. These
does
questions make me tired.
do
Not be tired.
do you care about like for the person that you're dating? Does anyone like before you matter? Like when you want, like, do you want to know like when was their last serious relationship? When was what was the reason you guys broke up? Like when was the last time you had sex?
Here's the thing. I always ask, and like I don't take it personal. Don't do that. I don't take it personal if they decline to answer the question. But I always ask about the last time they had sex, and I always ask about their last relationship and why it ended. Because niggas will really sit there. If a nigga tries to like overdo their explanation, like yeah, she was like if it's all her, she was crazy, be leery. That nigga is something to it. Just so that's the type of things that I think about.
But like when I talk about my last relationship, it was all my ex fault.
I mean, but it's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Okay, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got
You feel like,
I don't talk down on
single,
him.
you feel like every single thing about the demise of your relationship was all him. You don't feel like you contributed whatsoever.
Honestly, no, I don't. And he'll even tell you that.
That's what's up. But no, like it's
You think it
it just depends.
No, I just meant from her standpoint, like hearing it from somebody, I would be like, yo, okay.
But no,
Like,
I don't like.
yeah,
I
it
don't
depends
talk
on-
down on him.
Right.
I just will say like, well, it ended because such and such and such. I'll be like, that nigga was such and
Right.
such and such.
I don't
Like, I
like
don't talk
that.
about his
Because
flaws
dudes would
and
say
things.
all the time,
I
like
hate
a dude,
when
like
you do
it's different. Like he could say straight up, he could say, you know what, we were together for like 2 years. It was great. We were high school sweethearts. And, you know, it just took a turn, you know, insecurities. He doesn't even, you don't have to place the symptom on
Okay,
the person.
so I'm good.
You
I
can
can
say
go in
insecurity
right.
started to arise, like jealousy started to happen. Like, that's a very, like, solid answer.
Yeah.
And I don't need more to it. But if he was like, yeah, that bitch was just too jealous. She was crazy. She was this, she was that. Then it would be like, no, nigga, you drove her to be that way.
Yeah. So it's, I'm
Maybe.
good.
Maybe.
I feel like I ask questions just for conversation's sake, but I don't think I literally base. Because people treat people completely different.
Yeah.
I only can judge somebody based off of how you specifically are, like with me. Like if you, because I've had niggas tell me that their relationship ended because they cheated on her, or because they, you know, like they could say something that was like a bad thing.
Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
So,
See, and that's how I'm like that in a sense, but also. Because I try not to bring old baggage into a new relationship. I always give someone the benefit of the doubt. I always try to start somebody with a clean slate.
Yeah.
Because what he did to me, you won't necessarily do to me.
Right.
But I do be asking questions about, like, when the last time you had sex, because I need to know, like, did you have sex
I need
a
to
week
know that
ago?
for safety.
how would you
Because-
feel if you were on a date And then like you asked that question like, when's the last time you had sex? And it was like, shit,
This morning.
like what's today? Tuesday? Sunday?
I would just be like, true.
Would that upset you?
If we were seriously like, this is our third date.
That's different. I mean, it's not different because at the same time, that's not your nigga. But I do understand how that would be like.
I'd be like,
wow, nigga.
oh, okay.
For me, I wouldn't care, but it would like stretch my timeline more. I might be like, well, I'm not gonna fuck you this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like when you had your sexy lingerie in your purse.
I think it depends on how I feel about him. Because if I'm really into him, like if I met him and was in my mind like, oh, this is my nigga, I'm telling all of y'all, like I just met a new guy, I'm so excited, and then he told me that he had sex yesterday, I'm gonna be like, oh, you not my nigga. Like you're everybody's nigga. Like that would.
But if that's your first date.
I mean, it couldn't be the first one if I'm that excited. It's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, no.
But if it's like she said, like the third one, and
that's
I'm really
it's
into
a little
you,
interesting.
and you tell me that, like, I'm not gonna not talk to you anymore because.
But you should address it.
You have the right to do whatever you so choose, but it will let me know too, like where we are. Because not saying that you should lie to me, like, but. For you to say that to me, I kind of feel like that kind of shows like where we are.
We gotta
like if you feel comfortable
that way.
to say like yesterday, I'm like that kind of shows like okay, we're chilling, but we're having fun. Like he's not like I'm about to like he's just we're chilling, we're having a good time, and that's fine to know too.
Niggas be wild, y'all. They're great, but they're wild.
Every day, B. Every day.
I want to know now.
I know you always get like that, but I literally just thought about it. Whatever.
Okay, I can wait. Not long.
Go on with your next question because I was about to.
I mean, that
tell
was
somebody business.
That was really it. Oh God, my ponytail, my bun.
Karma, baby.
Oh, was that it? Because I have questions. I have questions from our good wordy Tim Strong of Strong University.
Oh, Tim, we love you, Tim.
He actually didn't even know that we were going to be talking about cuffing season, but his questions totally relate. So the first question that he had is, where is the line between playing hard to get and a woman not feeling you?
I'm not gonna lead anybody on. That's just me.
Let's see.
I don't do that because I don't want you to do that. Like I hate men who don't communicate. If you're not feeling me, just say that. Don't talk to me for a bunch of days and then just stop talking to me. Like, if you're not fucking with me, we not on the same wavelength, just leave me be. Like, don't talk to me for 3 weeks straight and then go ghost. Don't do that. I'm not gonna lead you on because I would want someone to give me the same courtesy. Like, why are you looking at my bun? Anyway, I'm not gonna do that. I cannot do the play. I can play hard to get, not like playing games, but I can like, I don't know what the word I want to say. I'm not gonna play hard to get, because if I fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck with you. But I will not give it up easily. Like, I might make you, like, court me a little bit. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. You know what, though?
If I fuck with you, I'm gonna fuck you. Just kidding.
That escalated quickly. No, she's not.
I'm not.
No, No, I agree. I don't like games.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't like the idea of first of all, I'm very uncomfortable. I can't even operate from a space of I'm thinking and feeling this way, but I'm gonna act the opposite. I would never do that. Like I'd much rather make a fucking fool out of myself and just be like, oh my God, like it's Tuesday, we just met last week, but I think I'm in love. Like I'd rather say all of those things and have you be like, wow, bitch, you're insane. Then to be like, then to be sitting in your face and just like, I would be losing my mind, being like, okay, Brianna, don't act too thirsty, don't do too much.
Or you cut those people off.
What you mean?
You be that crazy?
I don't.
Well, maybe not anymore.
Oh.
Not anymore.
No, I only cut people off if I'm crazy about you and you're making it clear that you have no intentions of doing anything with me. That's the only time I'd be like, let me delete the fuck out of this nigga's number, because I will stalk you. Like, I will literally stalk you. Like, I will legitimately be on your line every day, like, hey, what are you doing today? And now.
I had to do that to myself recently, like, because I was like, I like him too much, and I think he likes me, but I also feel like he's not
chilling.
Yeah, like, so I just was like, let me just chill a little bit. push my phone away.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'll be like, where you at?
Because you just got to know how to
Not
read
gonna suck your
people.
I feel like, yes, you have to know how to read people, and you have to know how to silence is a form of communication as well, just as well as speaking. You have to know people, you want communication, you like people to be direct with you and tell you things, but if a nigga don't talk to you and don't say shit to you for a month, and then just randomly one day he decides to say like, "Hey, that don't mean maybe there's something there." Like, no,
that
you
means
have
he's
to.
bored.
This
Right.
is she's a nigga,
Just
y'all.
take-
She's a nigga. She is the
Stop.
nigga. She
Stop.
has their mentality.
You just
she
have
even talks
to
nigga
know.
language.
Not
If
nigga
he's-
language.
Yes, people get bored. People get bored. People get lonely. People don't have anything
do
else
it all
to
the
do.
fucking
People
time.
decide like, oh, like she's still on my line, so why the hell not?
Yeah.
But if they're not on it from the beginning, or they don't see you getting upset or see you pulling away and stop that, let that go, sis. Don't be like, well, he never told me he didn't like me.
No.
We just didn't talk for a
Because
couple of
we're
months.
gonna talk about
Don't do
evolution.
that.
We're going to talk about evolution at another time. But the only thing that hasn't evolved is a nigga's instincts. And if a nigga wants you, no matter
He
how
will get
deep
you.
he is in his nigga tendencies, he is going to fucking jump through hoops of fire to get you
Because it's not
to
hard.
do.
It's
It is
not
not.
hard. Even the most savage of niggas will find a girl that they really like. And if they really like you, even if they're just trying to put you in the lineup, even if they don't have like plans for like marriage or something, they're still gonna put in all that work to get you in the lineup.
Right.
Like, they're not gonna let you fall to the side or let you, like, they're gonna put in the effort to say that, like, no, I did try to get her. She
So
just
at the
wasn't
end of the
feeling
day,
it.
baby, it's all about how you wake up feeling about yourself. Because if you woke up that Wednesday and you felt like, oh, I am worth a fucking hey text every fucking couple months, then fine, keep fucking with him. But if you feel like you worth the work, don't fuck with him.
Or
Delete that
if you
nigga
want
number.
the work. If you don't want all that, then that's fine too. But if you're looking for more for shorty, don't settle for the
true.
crumbs.
Yeah,
Go
don't-
get you some dinner.
Exactly.
Don't settle for the crumbs, baby.
Exactly.
Go
No,
girl.
like, I love texting niggas after they. First of all, I'm all about consistency. And it doesn't matter what it is. Not consistency because I'm trying to be with you. Not consistency because I already think you my nigga or my bitch or whatever. Not that type of consistency. Consistency on just a general sense. Like, unless you're my best friend, the only people who can go without talking to me for a couple weeks at a time is y'all in this room. It's Kia McDonald, and that's it. And Camille. Can't nobody just not talk to me, because at the end of the day, like, if you're, especially if we're just meeting and you're trying to get somewhere with me, you definitely got to use consistency. Because the moment, I swear to God, I look at my phone, I just scroll through my phone and be like, oh, this nigga ain't hit me up in 3 days. Delete. I delete the text thread and I delete his number, and then he hits me up next week and I hit him with the, oh, who's this? Ooh. Because I don't fucking know you. You got to start over now.
I think that's
now you got to start from the beginning.
Nigga.
So now we're
Because I don't know
re-meeting.
you. I forgot who you
No,
are.
now we got to re-meet. Now you got to reintroduce yourself and start again. So
Like, what's going
that
on?
shit dead as hell.
My bitches got some class about them. My bitches got some class.
I like that song. So anyway, okay, so yeah, to answer Tim's question, which I'm not sure if we did, it's not about paying hard to get. Like, if a girl is not feeling you, like,
It ain't no such thing as hard to get if she fucking with you. There is no
Right.
hard such thing as
But
hard.
yeah, well,
But hard
maybe.
to get is like you said, Aja. You said,
It depends
and
on
when
what
you
we're
really
talking
like
about.
somebody, that you might make him wait a little bit longer for sex or something.
Yeah.
Hard to get, I feel like, is in different aspects. Not in
I'm talking
me
hard to
liking
get.
you and my feelings for you. Hard to get can just be like,
I'm not talking to you. I'm
I
just
saw
not
this as a
communicating
general
with
thing.
you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I saw it as like generally, like, you not, like, if she not showing you in any way that she like you back,
yeah,
leave
that's
her
not
alone.
hard to get.
But like, if we're talking sexually, nigga, you just gotta be patient, because
Yeah.
you and don't be afraid to communicate. I love when a nigga tells me, like, I'm sorry, it's been 4 weeks and I'm just not used to, because then I can tell you straight up, oh, great, I'm so sorry that this message got misconstrued, but I wasn't planning on fucking you ever. So now you can move around. I just gave you the freedom.
That's
or I
what
can
I
say, oh, damn, You just blew it because I was just finna fuck you tonight. You shouldn't have.
Now, honesty supposed to be the best policy.
It is.
But he blew it because he just told you.
I was kidding. No, I really appreciate that. Candor is everything. Like, you got to tell me the whole truth before I even ask for it. So if you met me on Tuesday and you genuinely thought that you were gonna fuck me by Saturday, and Sunday morning you wake up appalled because I still ain't gave you no pussy, I suggest you say something because I don't know. I don't know that that's what you're expecting. And like, if that's what you want, I would rather you tell me that and we try to meet each other halfway based off of how we feel about each other, rather than you just sitting here like with blue balls because you just waiting on me to give you some pussy because I might not give it to you. So I'd rather tell a nigga like, no, you go ahead and like get your nuts wet because I wasn't gonna do it. Or I'll say like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you brought it up. I like you too. Like, just give me a minute.
Oh my god,
you know,
I like you too. Oh my god.
I'm so glad that you want to fuck me so bad. Like, that's great. But just give me a second, you know? So, that's not hard to get. If she's not fucking with you, she's not gonna talk to you. But if she just be a girl's
or she's gonna use.
But ladies, please
don't get
understand.
used out here, because bitches love to eat. Do not get used out here.
It's so crazy to me how many women say, I'm just gonna go out for a free meal.
Like
why are you wasting your time and your energy on somebody that
like
you have no intentions of being?
You don't have $20 to go to Fridays, girl. Why do you have to go with him?
I love food, okay? I love food. And I love going out to eat. But I am not that girl that can go out and kick it with somebody that I have no romantic interest in.
No.
Just for like the benefits. Just to be like, well, he paying for everything. Or I know he gonna take care of this. So
he gonna buy me some shoes?
I do not enjoy myself. I would literally be sitting there the whole
looking
time
at my phone.
Yeah, stop, don't touch me.
Yeah, it's
like,
awkward. And I don't like to make other people feel that way because my energy is palpable. You can feel when I'm not feeling the situation.
I feel that way too. Like,
and like I
don't have a poker face.
No.
My expression.
No, I do have a poker
So
face.
I do not have a poker face.
I do. You can see
Like,
right on your face.
The poker face I thought I had
upset.
is
Yeah,
AKA resting bitch face apparently.
Yeah.
So I really don't have a poker face.
Yeah. No, I went on a date last summer, and I mean, thank God that flourished into an actual friendship. But when he dropped me off, he told me straight up, like, I could tell that you don't like me, but that's cool. And I was just like, I felt so bad. Like, that's a shitty feeling. Like, I don't want to do that to anybody, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, if I don't feel like we vibe, or like I met somebody at the fucking tire shop a couple months ago, and he immediately, and I appreciated that about him. He was on it. He got my number that night. He was just like, what are you doing next Friday or next Sunday? Let's go to brunch. Boom. Went to brunch, and it was cool. But I knew I wasn't feeling him, so I didn't waste the time.
Sucked his dick into
This bitch is a fucking goofy ass liar. Next question from Tim. A follow-up question. Is playing hard to get still a thing? Or are those actions simply just her lying?
Love Hip Hop has
being uninterested. She's
Love-
uninterested.
We just
Love
answered that.
Yeah, she's uninterested.
Love and Hip Hop has fucked with these girls' minds, and they think they're supposed to live like the girls on Love and Hip Hop when y'all just regular old Stony Island hoes. So
Hoes. She's a grandma.
Stony Island hoes.
That's crazy. Do y'all want to play a game?
No.
Sure.
Okay.
I love games. I
play
like
her.
games.
Okay, so this is basically just like who's badder.
Who's
So
better?
yes, who's badder
Who's better?
of the two?
Define batter for me right now.
Like when you make a
Batter. You lame. Batter.
Pancake batter?
Batter as in
Good
looks
looking?
wise.
Oh, okay.
Well, it can be everything because the
The whole
people,
package.
who do you think has the whole package of the two, or who would you?
Fuck.
Not even who has the best package, but who would you prefer
What
of
I
the
fuck.
two that I'm gonna name? Basically.
Who is
Okay.
she fuck?
Okay. First duo, Dave East in the game.
The game. Do not do it. The game. Easily. Jayceon Taylor, I'm coming for you, baby. Like, you're my man. I really want to be with you. So if you see this, anybody who see this, who know Jayceon, tell him I'm looking for him. I will be a great stepmother to your children. I will be a great mother to your new children. Like, I am the woman for you. Like, I will, just let me know something.
Bree stories.
Well, that actually has me torn because I love the game. But it's something about the game. He really be acting like he a fuckboy. He really be acting like he really plays with girls.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he just plays.
I don't know my niggas.
So good luck. So I'm gonna say Davies, because I think Davies is just in his prime. He young. Like, we can establish some non-serious shit. The game would try to swoop you in on some serious shit and not be serious.
Put you on a show called Marrying the Game and not Married.
Wow. I never been the type to let any of these bitches disrespect my man, so I will be addressing these bitches
There you fucking
off camera, baby. I love you.
Any fucking
So,
way.
Davies for me as well.
Yeah, Davies for sure.
Okay,
Wow.
Offset and
Good.
Quavo.
Offset.
Quavo is the little one.
He is exactly.
He has the better songs. He makes all the hits. He's the one who came up with Motorsport.
That's what's up.
That explained everything. Any doubts that we had in this conversation, he's the one that came up with Motorsport. Are you for real? Quavo?
I like that song.
I'm gonna say Offset.
No, I'm going with Offset as well.
That's
Because
crazy.
he looking real good lately.
You going for a Quavo?
I mean, neither of them are my.
I mean, Quavo's little, but we have fun together.
But neither of them are an
'Cause I like
intellectual
all his
choice.
music.
I'm not expected to have very deep conversations with either
That's
of them.
What you
fucked
expect
up.
to do?
But Offset is good to look at. He's just nice to look at. I like the way he looks. I like his face. I like his mouth. I like his mouth.
Okay.
I'm
Nice
just
mouth.
going with Offset. Okay, Kehlani and SZA.
SZA nasty. I could just tell. I could feel her aura from all the way over here. And if she wanted, she can get it.
That's kind of hard. Cause I feel like SZA would be like my girl. Like we would kick it, but me and Kehlani, we would have so much fun together. Hey, Kehlani.
Opportunist.
She said, but Kehlani, we would have so much fun together. Hey, Kehlani.
I don't like it.
That's y'all fun conversation. Hey, Kehlani.
So SZA,
I already know SZA. That's what I feel like.
like
So I need to meet Kehlani. Hey, Kehlani.
Okay.
I'm going with Kehlani.
That's crazy.
I'm going with Kehlani just because, I don't know. I feel like kind of on the vibe of what Aja was saying. I feel like I know SZA in a sense. I feel like I know what kind of girl she is. I feel like that's my nigga. We cool.
Yeah.
Kehlani seems like a mystery. I kind of want to
Like if you want to go out for a wild night and you just don't know what to expect, like Kehlani, what you doing tonight, girl? SZA is like we'd be at like house kickbacks all the time.
I just fuck
Kehlani-
with Kehlani.
We'll have you on some like hangover night type of shit.
I don't know about that. I just kind of fuck with Kehlani. I don't know.
Baby girl,
Okay, next. Ashanti and Carrie Hilson.
Ashanti.
Woo!
And she could teach me whatever she be doing up in the gym.
Ashanti shook my hand one day at a concert.
I said, mm-hmm.
That was real fun. I love her. She fine. Okay, last one. 50 Cent and Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Fabolou.
Fabulous be dressing.
Fabulous
is
sexy.
He is.
He is so.
I mean, I'm not trying to
sexy
like.
to me.
I don't think
definitely
I
sexy.
could see myself with either one of them.
I'll be with Fabulous.
50 could take me places though, like teach me things, not sexually,
Oh.
but about business. Definitely.
Fabulous.
I don't like 50 Cent's energy.
I don't like his energy either.
He just seems very negative.
He
Like he's
is.
just always focused on hate and just.
Yeah.
I don't want that around me.
Fabulous is the last of a dying breed. When
Yeah.
I say, because me and Bree had conversations a lot about how niggas that have that, like when you look at like 90s rappers or even 80s rappers, niggas from New York had a real vibe about them, a real swag about them that really set them apart, and it was sexy. And Fabulous is the last, one of the last of that breed that
That's so
carries
true.
that with him. So
Yeah, because now you got Bobby Shmurda doing all this shit in the videos.
Rocking his feet.
whose auntie are you? Because now you got the little young boys doing this.
I thought you was talking about Barbara Schmurda, who auntie is him.
No.
Anyway, is that all?
That's it. Yep.
Thank you
that's
so
it.
much. I like that. Okay, we're just gonna
I
slide right
have a
on.
game. No, I'm just joking.
Okay, please don't. We're just gonna slide right into praises due. The first praises due that I have is Charlemagne the God. And that is, this is actually not my personal praise to do, but I agree. This is a praise to do from one of our wordies, Takia. And she wanted us to pay attention to his donkey of the day from like 2 weeks ago, which I was very asleep on it until recently. But I just watched it, and he was basically, he put himself in Donkey of the Day. If you're not familiar with that, it's a segment that he has on his show where he just is like, this person is trash because of something that they did. And so he put himself in Donkey of the Day because he just had the realization that he never understood how much him and other men were raised within rape culture, and how rape culture is normalized, and just all of this terrible, outlandish behavior against women has always just been a normal thing as far as like guys go. And so he was having this conversation, this very honest conversation, just about himself, and he talked about the definition of rape culture, and he talked about how his perspective had to change when he stopped having conversations with men, because he's like, how the fuck am I supposed to learn about rape culture when the only people who are submerged and normalizing it is men, and I'm only having conversations with men about it? Like, none of us are growing from that conversation. We're just talking about our perspectives of doing the same fuck shit. But he was saying that his perspective started to change when he started to listen to women. And he looked at all these different examples, like, damn, like, if you ever mimic these music videos, he talks about a Dr. Dre video where they, like, pull down somebody's, like, bikini top. And they, like, if you ever mimic that, you're a part of the problem. Like, if you ever smacked a girl's ass in the club because she had on Daisy Dukes, you're a part of the fucking problem. Like, if you ever was fucking a girl from the back and let your guy slide in without her knowing and without her consent, you're a part of the problem. But like this type of stuff is like normal to boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, for dudes, like, that's just a normal thing. Like, running trains is normal. Doing that shit, there's a name for that, I think. I forget, but it's a real thing. Right. But he talked about all of that stuff, you know, briefly, but I just really appreciate it because I feel like Charlamagne is such a problematic person most of the time. But at the same time, in a way that, like, niggas that we really, really be wanting to get through, like, niggas who we can't get through to are the people who look up to people like Charlamagne. So for Charlamagne to come out and say, like, nah, what we're doing is an issue, and, like, I had to realize it, and you need to realize it, and we need to listen, and we need to stop victim shaming, and we need to stop making this shit cool and making it okay. I just really appreciated that because I felt like it really kickstarted a conversation that is going to have to stay happening, because too much of this shit is going on. Too much of it is like, we can have a whole different show just about how all women have probably dealt with some form of sexual assault, and either A, didn't realize it, or B, like, are just now in the light of all of this shit, just now starting to realize, like, wow, like, something happened to me, or, you know, a man took advantage of me in any way, whether it's a small way or a big way. Like, just men growing up to be people who feel like they have the superiority and the okay to fucking do whatever the fuck they want, or try to make an excuse for a woman for what she's wearing or what time she's out or what, you know, like, that shit has to stop. So I just appreciate Charlamagne for going out of his way to talk about that to his huge platform, and most of them probably fuck ass niggas who really needed to hear that. So shout out to Charlamagne.
Yay, Charlamagne.
I have a praises due for Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
I just recently heard and watched his new video for Icon, and it was amazing. I was really into it. I've been hearing things about, you know, him for a while, but I never really took the time out to listen to him. And once I really sat down and listened to the new song, because it was brought to my attention via Instagram, going through my timeline and seeing people like posting his video, and it was really good. Like, it was really good, like, well beyond what I even thought he was doing, as far as, like, catchy, as far as creative, as far as just making his own kind of lane. Yeah. I'm with it. I fucks with Jada.
Yeah.
I really mess with it.
Will and Jada are super lucky. Like, those kids are fucking crazy. I was listening to First today, which is Willow Smith's latest project.
I haven't listened to her either.
That little girl is fucking insane. I don't know who is reincarnated in that woman's body, but she is something else. She's different. She's amazing. Yeah, she's fucking amazing.
I feel like for a minute, for whatever reason, I was resistant to like get into them musically, but after hearing Icon and liking it as much as I did, I'm like, okay, like I feel like I definitely need to get in tune.
Yeah, Icon is great.
It's such a good song.
I
Such a good video.
They're part of the new generation of artists like them, Ray Shrimmer, Chloe and Halle. Like,
yes,
it's just like it's a new era coming along in music. Excuse me. And they're lucky to be a part of it.
Yeah, they remind me of like
we're lucky that they're a part of it because then we look at people behind, you know, like people in their generation, and it's so many people a part of it that can make us feel like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening? But it is a breath of fresh air to have people like that still creating. I just remembered I had another praises due. My other praises due is for a beautiful black queen. Her name is Davina Bennett. And she is a Jamaican woman who is the top 3 of Miss America. I mean, not Miss America, please, Miss Universe. She didn't win, and she talked about how she didn't win, but she gained everything that she wanted. She has had quite a life, including this year. Earlier this year, she was held up at gunpoint and robbed of like basically everything that she has. And she talked about how that moment she like had this realization, like everything that I want to do, I have to grind and I have to get it and I have to do it. And now fast forward to today, she's top 3 Miss Universe. Like that's amazing. So shout out to her, beautiful black queen. If you don't know about her, check her out. She's gorgeous. And just if you just need some motivation, it's just positive, beautiful shit. She has a great story. You got a praises to do watching the wing, Sean? Praises to the big stories.
Do I have a praises too? I don't think so. I'm gonna praise myself for not going off and slapping Tati. But I'm gonna leave that there for next week. So
perfect. Well, any Life is a Catalog, Truth and Dare? No? Okay, great. This sounds
I'm about had it. I kept it cute.
Just let me finish.
For the show.
Just let me finish. Just let me right back.
Go ahead.
Thank you all for tuning in. Please continue to do all the things that you've always done. Follow us on all the places to be followed. You can follow us at A Word with Words, the podcast, on Instagram, on Tumblr, on Facebook, and, of course, on YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribing, hitting that like, hitting those comments. We love to hear from you. You can follow me at Bree.stories on Instagram, Bree_stories on Twitwat, at ATati on Instagram.
Yeah.
At Hey Tati on Twitwat, Ajanoasia at Ajanoasia everywhere. Yes, everywhere. And if you have any questions, comments, if you want to indulge in this conversation or keep the conversation going, you can always email us at askaway.withwords@gmail.com. And we're looking forward to hearing from you. That's been on my face the whole time.
it's like a lash.
Okay. Everybody say bye.
Bye.